On 4 Live, what's up? I got a question, man. Is it me or are some of these people that's on the internet just too sensitive, man? The conversation came up while I was on this panel for the stuff that's on YouTube, and person posed a question. I thought it might have been a good question. I ain't never really think about it like that, but the person who posed the question was critiquing some content that another person had put on YouTube, and the host of the show. I ain't gonna talk too much about it because he said it's supposed to be a part of something else. But one of the questions they asked was, are the people, content creators and content consumers on the internet, are they too sensitive? And so I ain't jumped to answer the question because it was for a panel of people. But one person was like, "Yo, can you clarify what you mean?" So dude was like, "Huck, what's up?" So dude was like, "I'm saying if a person puts out a video and other people critique it. He said people jump to being mad. He said if a person speaks about another person, which we know we ain't talking about gossip or saying something disrespectful about a person, but he said, but if a person speaks about another person, let's say for instance, me right now, I got on a hoodie. I had the same hoodie on 2, 3 days in a row. I put this hoodie on over top of my shirt sometime when I'm moving just to have on black while I'm on the internet, right? And I be promoting my man. Shit, it be a reason. Now I'm not promoting this. I just had this on because I came from outside and I opened the window up because I'm smoking and I wanted to be a cold breeze in here. So I said, "Fuck it." Plus, I ain't got no haircut. But anyway, I don't get all upset. Now I've gotten upset before and bammed out on the internet lunching. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I had just went through some personal things in life. But aside from that, if a person say they don't like my book, person say they don't like my movie or something, person might even say, I don't like DC niggas. I'm not going to jump out the gym and get all bent out of shape just because of it. Now, I might respond. I think, you know what I mean? I think a person that's human, that's on the internet, they can respond without a person like, busting a blood vessel, having a heart attack, right or wrong. I mean, that's what I think. Do that make sense to anybody else though? Vinci, what's up, Slim? Big Balls 51. I hear a lot of people say DC dudes in lockup are different breed. What separates y'all from other cities, in your opinion, bro? I kind of like your question. I thought that John was going left. To be honest with you, bro, what separates us, you just said in the system, right? And I'm here saying separate from y'all different things. And lockup. Well, listen, in the feds, it's just the way we move and where we come from and how we act. But men, they are men from all over the place. Our walk, our talk, our certain things may be a little different. Our slang may be a little different, but I can point out certain qualities that's in us that's in other people. We just carry a certain type of way. Our city different. I don't have no real extravagant answer for that question because most of the things that's said about DC dudes in prison is not said by DC dudes. It's said by somebody that's from somewhere else that either respect the homies or don't like the homies. Sometimes they've been victims of the homies. That's just to keep them 100 with you. You got to be able to take it if you're going to dish it out. And see, that's one thing I learned long ago, going back and forth with Ant. Bruh, if you're going to play, you got to be willing to play. I mean, they made me battle tested and what's the word? Thick skin. Hold on one second. Battle tested and thick skin, bro. As far as I'm concerned, anyway. You feel me? I don't know where I put them. 100. I mean, I probably could have tried to get a little bit more crafty with the answer, but I'm not a philosopher. But I'm gonna tell you something else about dudes in the feds that encounter DC dudes, right? Try to understand this too. Most of the time, if a person is from Cleveland or New York or California, let's just stop there. They really didn't go to the feds most of the times for being involved in violent crime. If they was involved in your regular average violent crime where they from, armed robbery, carjacking, all your knucklehead stuff, right? Most of the time they're gonna end up in their state prison. And I say this all the time. I know I probably sound like I'm repeating myself, but they're gonna end up in their state prison system. New York state prison system, the California state prison system, so forth and so on. Most of the time, typically, especially back in the days, because now they send anything to the feds from anywhere, not just DC. Don't act like it's only riffraff in the feds from DC now. Now they got dudes that's jumping counters and they charging them with Hobbs Act, and they still end up in the feds. But anyway, to my point, most of your violent dudes went to the state prison. When they start sending DC dudes into the prison system, the federal prison system in the 70s, in the 80s, and in the 90s, and the new breed, I ain't gonna necessarily say the new breed, but the last influx of DC dudes, right? That's dudes from all over our whole system. And our system is small. If you do the statistics, almost 90% of the crime in DC is violent crimes. You get what I'm saying? Not really drug offenses. We have those. I'm talking about DC Superior Court. So they sent a bunch of people with violent crimes and violent mentalities into the feds as DC prisoners. They didn't send a bunch of, even if they send a bunch of white collars, bank robbers, drug dealers, it still wouldn't be your average violent person. There may be some people like that that can be violent if they need to be, or if they want to be every now and then. But to send all your violent criminals to one prison system, whoever was in the room and approved that when they were signing the Revitalization Act for DC, the National Capital Revitalization Act, they said they was going to send everybody from Lawton to the feds. They miscalculated that, or they calculated it and they didn't care. So that's one of the reasons why people don't be understanding who they running into when they run into a DC dude in the federal system, because they don't understand what type of things we've been through. I ain't saying that to sound like a victim or to sound like somebody need pity. You feel me? And you know, makes sense. Oh, Tampa in here. What's up with Tampa? Hey, Tampa, what's up with 1090 Jake, man? Kenilworth, what's up? What it do? What's up with 1090 Jake, Tampa? Y'all rocking with him? He rocking with y'all? Chatter Fly Guy, what's up, home team? Just got off the line with Don Juan. He sends his love and said to tell Twin he sends his love as well. Shout out to Don Juan, free Don Juan, one of the realest ever. Tell Don Juan I send my love. Lil Pete was just talking very highly about Don Juan. We had a forum the other day, and one of the questions in the forum was how Ayanna Vanzant wrote a foreword in Wallow's book, and it said that, you know, her heart is torn apart when she thinks about all the Black talented and creative and world-changing men that's still locked up behind those walls, and she wanted all those men to come home and have visions like Wallow. That's what she wrote in the foreword. And anyway, to make a long story short, questions was asked, and people were asked, did they know anybody had talent? Some people mentioned Harlene Flowers. Some people mentioned a couple different people. I'm trying to mention people that everybody know, but the last person mentioned Don Juan, and they was like, for a person like him, it has all these pressures of a life sentence and how will he get out of jail, and seeing all these other people come home out of jail. And he was just like that every day he wake up and he tries to be a better man every day, and he positive. And they was like, well, what has he done? And he was like, many of the men that have come home that have changed their life, more than 10 and 20 of them, he was a part of them changing their life. So that was his contribution to things. Shout out to Don Juan, though. Somebody else said free Don Juan. Have you gone? You ain't over here no more? Shout out to Don Juan, good man, bro. Real one. Hey, welcome home to my man Ra Ra. I see my man Ra Ra kind of crept home on a sneak tip. I'm a little hurt about that, man. Welcome home to Ra Ra, man. KDP, man. I ain't even. I took a nap after, but I saw on Vail Instagram that Ra Ra was home, man. That's big. Now free Donnell. Hopefully Donnell get out. Hey, that Hellraiser Honeys turned out to be fire. Your shit ringing bells in the book scene. Oh yeah, salute, bro. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate that, bro. I wrote that book a long time ago. Me and Lil Man was Sully's when I wrote that joint right there. Hey, anybody seen that Sean? Anybody on the YouTube seen that Sean Branch joint? I'm about to put the part 2 to the Sean Branch joint up there. I'm about to load it up off the phone while I'm still on it. Oh, Cuzzo, what's up, bro? Ra Ra Austin home. Yeah, welcome home to Ra Ra, man. That was my celly. We came out the juvenile block together, man. That's my man. Shout out to Ra Ra. Say Lil Donald Perkins, Donnie Perkins. What's up with you? What it do, bro? My fault. Marine boy home. Oh, he said Marine boy home too. Came home from Gilman, stood on business. Yeah, they letting a lot of good men make it at home, man, walking it down after 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Where y'all from, man? Y'all real quiet. Upload that joint right now. Figure out what I'm gonna title. Where y'all from, man? Got a couple people over here. Hit the like button. What's up, man? Act, man. Don't be quiet. I ain't on too much. See, I thought Ra Ra was from Taylor. No, that's another Ra Ra. I'm talking about KDP Ra Ra. Shout out to Ra Ra, man. Tell Ra Ra holler at me, man. Shout out to man Kobe Mowat. A lot of men just touched down, man, from my city. Y'all heard of Kobe Mowat, right? Y'all remember him? He was on America's Most Wanted. Went to Russia. Went to Africa. They went over to Africa, Tanzania. Y'all remember that story? Now that story should be a movie. 100 films. Shout out to KDY. Shout out to the 100. Shout out to Corky. Everybody from that case home. The ones that count anyway. Hey, Cuzzo, when we gonna hit the bits again? I know you still shaking out. I know you're tip top shape. Where all the people that can't wait for the next fly interview? I got some fly stuff. Fly to start watching the internet now, man. Fly got opinions on blogs and everything, man. Everything that's going on, man. I was just thinking about that. Whenever you ready, I got like a couple things to do tomorrow. You got some time we can get together tomorrow. Plus, I ain't seen you, man. Shout out to my man Banky Pound, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel too. Banky Pound, man. Good man. Tampa, Florida, you gone, bro? Say absolutely. All right, man. Let's test bases, cuz. Hold on, y'all. Let me get some water. Yeah, in the back of what I was saying. So, y'all know I get on some other shit sometimes. But I've been chilling lately. I ain't being sensitive about nothing. The fella we smoking haze tonight. Frank Matthews, what's up? Where you been, bro? What's going on in your city? It wasn't a major, it wasn't no jumper, it was say cheese. There wasn't no jumper unless so no jumper got something. No jumper got a baby mama video too. Yoni, what's up? Shout out to my man LA. Somebody said you can say whatever you want. Salute. I ain't gonna say nothing wrong though. Oh, okay, got them confused. Yeah, I know what you talking about. You talking about say cheese. That John did numbers though. Let me see what that John on. That John probably on some numbers right now. My man said he kind of like fake homie bet me. He was like, bro, that John ain't gonna do no numbers. They ain't talking about that. And I said, brother, the title alone gonna do numbers. Let me see. I'm gonna check and see. He did a King Yella goes off on FYBJ Main and Lil Durk. They aren't genuine. 3 hours ago, that Joe did 23,000. Okay, 3 days ago. Oh, nah, he right though. He say nah, he might be right. That jump been up for 3 days and it's at 86,000. So Mook was like, man, this is 100,000 something dude. Like that main music jump. So I don't know. Mook might be right. But it's at 86,000. That means people tuned in, but he got 1.4 million subscribers on that channel. Locked in the grind, don't stop. All right, Frank Matthews. I feel you. Hit the like button, y'all. Where y'all from over here? That's on like an hour and a half or something. You watched the hour and a half of that? Where all my fly fans at, man? I ain't gonna share no opinions on that matter. I mean, I share my view on the internet because that's for the internet to see. Somebody say fans is crazy. Somebody say, oh, you said you couldn't watch 20 minutes. You tried to watch some of it, Frank Matthews? He said he couldn't watch 20 minutes. Mooga kind of got distracted in like the 10-minute mark. He was like, bro, can you fast forward this shit? Support us. Who I said fat? Hold on one second. Here I come. Hold on 1 second, John. Turk, what's up, Slim? Upload this SB Joe. Since they want something to talk about, let them talk about that. Now it says 6 years prosecutor hasn't been. All right, that just be low. And what you say over here, bro? Oh, he said, do you got another book coming out? Well, the last book I had out on the fiction tip is Hellraiser Honeys 3. But I'm working on a nonfiction book and I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want nobody to run with the idea and it's a real simple idea. But I'm doing the final touches on it, bro. So you know I got you, homie. You've been supporting me since we was in. I ain't even gonna read your comment, Frank Matthews, but I see it. I ain't gonna read that comment out loud. Smart man. Why DC dudes got a rep? That's what you want to ask. Out of all the questions to ask, I be wanting to know why do y'all ask that question? Even as a troll, like why do you ask that question? What kind of answer do you want? Where you from first? Where you from? Since you're asking about DC dudes, because you know if you want to get under my skin, you want to get a reaction out of me. Say something about DC, and I'm gonna think about saying something to you in a certain type of way. So where you from? Where you from? Tell me where you from before you ask me a weird question like that. Where you from? You from the Bay Area? For some reason I don't believe you. I don't know why, but for some reason I don't believe you. Shout out to the Bay. You from San Fran? You from San Fran? And you gonna ask me something about DC? He trolling. He gonna ask me some rainbow stuff about DC, and he from San Fran. So he say. I'ma sidestep that one. That's a landmine. I'm gonna walk around that one tonight. For the real. District Unity One. Make sure y'all follow District Unity One. Salute. What's up, homeboy? I ain't even gonna diss San Fran, man. I'm gonna just let San Fran, so to speak, since he really said he from San Fran. I'm gonna let San Fran live, man. I ain't gonna even sit up here and go on San Fran tonight. I got somebody else in mind, but I'm waiting to see what they say. They said something slick to me earlier. You know what I mean? I'm gonna leave San Fran alone. Oh my goodness. What's up, San Fran? What part of San Fran you from, though? San Fran got some gangsters. I met some bloods from San Fran when I was in San Diego. Black man, what's up? What you laughing at? Let me laugh with you, man. I'm cooling right this minute. Saying ain't no bloods in San Fran with that. That what they said they was. They said they was bloods. I ain't from San Fran, so I can't speak on it. I'm just telling you I met the dudes under the pretense that that's what they was. Nah, that's not true. I've been to California. You can't tell me it's only Latinos in San Francisco. That don't even make sense, bro. You can't tell me that. You can tell me that somebody not from here, or they not from here, or you don't see this people here, but you can't tell me it's only Latinos in San Francisco, bro. I was in the feds. I done met black dudes from all type of denomination, crews and cliques that's from San Fran. Black dudes. Anybody over here know anybody from San Francisco? He just talking, man. That can't be for real. Nah, brother. This was before I went to prison when I was in San Diego. These people wasn't in prison. These was young people. I never heard enough from Oakland though. Now you might be out, you might be from out there. Because Oakland kind of carry like DC to an extent. Like, you know what I mean? Street crews run that joint. I've been to Oakland before too. Shout out to Oakland. Shout out to my Mexicans, man. Hey, the Whack 100 released that Gunna shit. I seen somebody kept sending me all that Whack 100 junk talking about he got 24 hours, 8 hours, 6 hours, 1 hour, 15 minutes. He going he gonna show the video of Gunna doing the Dougie. He ain't show that junk yet. Trying to see if this video uploaded. Hold on, give me a second. Oh my time almost perfect. That junk live. What's up? What it do? Chink, what's up, Slim? What's up, homeboy? Make sure y'all go follow Chink the Champ, man. Talented brother. So for my Chicago homies, I know I was talking about what's up with y'all and the Venezuelan dudes. So I seen some Instagram videos about the Venezuelan dudes too in DC, but it wasn't like y'all situation. It was a little crazy though. Anybody else encountered like I don't think all them dudes on scooters is all of them is Venezuelan, but I seen some in the carry out. That y'all should be uploading in 1 second. It gives people time to go check that joint out. Then I'm gonna come back. What's good, Frank Matthews? Get ready to drop a piece of that fly joint. I'm about to get up off of here. Probably take an hour. I'll do another like I don't know, man. We talked about a lot of stuff on that joint. All right, that joint rolling, man. Go check out that second part of that Sean Branch joint on YouTube, DC Blacks. What